promised you at the beginning you were going to be on the edge of your season. I have not disappointed. These stories are incredible. We are back meeting people who escaped the impossible. Here's the deal. Take a look at this video. That is what remains of a car after it tumbled more than 300 feet down a treacherous cliff in California. Believe it or not, our next guest, Emeka Nwokolo, was trapped inside that vehicle as it plunged all the way down the mountainside, and somehow he escaped. It would become a life-altering moment for the Nigerian-born athlete that would propel him to achieve greatness where he least expected it. Take a look.
I was born and raised in Nigeria. I grew up in a very tough neighborhood, very tough neighborhood. It's a place that you gotta put your guard out all the time. I grew up with my mom, and the first time I saw my dad, I was 17 years old. My dad is Nwokolo. He's a professional boxer. I was 23 years old when I came to Los Angeles, California. So when I came here, I was trying to pursue my soccer career. I want to be like Cristiano Ronaldo, but then I got an injury when I went for a tryout. So I just started going to my dad's gym. From there, I just started helping my dad to train people. I was not really interested in boxing. I never wanted to go to the ring, but one day, everything changed. January 16, 2020, I was driving from Malibu going home, and it was raining, and the road was slippery. Then I lost control, and my car fell from the cliff. When my car flipped, I still remember my eyes was open, wondering, praying, God, I don't want to die now. I don't want to die now. When I finally landed, I noticed that I was upside down. I was crying, talking to God, wondering like, how will I get out from here? This is where I'm gonna end my life. I was worried. I think I could not escape.
Emeka joins us now in studio. Thank you so much for joining us. It's still emotional for you. I see your eyes are tearing up.
Yeah, when I saw the video, and just take me back.
It takes you back to that moment.
Yeah.
When you lost control of the car and you're down the mountainside, were you aware of what was happening? Or did you black out? Were you conscious of what was happening?
At the beginning, I didn't black out. When the car was falling from the cliff, was rolling, my eye was open. I was just telling God, please save me, save me. Yeah. I don't want to die.
Your eyes were open.
Yeah.
And you could see the car just rolling.
Yeah. It stopped in the point, and I thought I was already landed, but I think it landed in a branch of the mountain. Uh-huh. So when I try to move and I hear a noise, then it started rolling again. So it finally landed.
You had a cell phone, but it was lost.
Everything, my trunk, everything was flying out. Everything was just open, like destroyed. My car was just like, everything was just coming out from my car, like flying out because it was just rolling.
Rolling and rolling.
Yeah.
Once it finally landed, you have no way to reach people. You're screaming. You're in tears.
I was crying when I was in the car, crying, just telling God, like, why this happened, you know?
The vehicle was upside down, and for an hour,
yeah,
you were trying to get back up.
I was trapped in there for an hour. I was kicking the door. The more I keep kicking the door, I keep crying like, what's going on? There was a fire in me that just tell me that I can't stay in here. And I was thinking that the car would explode. That was my thought, like, this car would catch fire.
And clearly no one saw you.
It was so far away.
So far away.
Yeah.
No one could see you.
It was middle of the night. It was around 8 o'clock. And it was raining. And when I keep kicking the door, crying and telling God, like, why am I trapped in here? Mm-hmm. But the fire in me said I must come outside from here.
You got out.
There was a scissors in my car that I use, because I normally use the scissors when I'm training. Like, I use the scissors moment I come outside, a little spot, I use the scissors to like climb the mountain.
Yeah. Those little scissors?
Yeah, that was what I used.
Wait, you found them?
Yeah, it was in my car.
Think about this. All of these things are flying out of his car. But the scissors were there.
Yeah, because when I was looking for my phone,
I
can't find my phone, so I see the scissors. I was like, I gotta leave here.
Yeah. So you cut your way out of the car.
Yeah, there's a little spot from the door that I have to squeeze myself out because the thing was
And how did you use the scissors to?
I used like, just keep crawling.
And how long did it take? You don't know how long.
Man, the next day when I go there, it take an hour. But at that moment, I felt like somebody was pushing me. That's what I felt.
That's incredible. In addition to that, you walked away with literally only a scratch.
The scratch was just from the branches from the mountain when I was, no injury, nothing.
That's incredible. This accident opened your eyes in so many ways, right?
Yeah, correct.
In the months following, you say you were not yourself. You were unsettled.
I was angry
You
for
were
no
angry.
reason. Just having anger problem. Like at that moment, I was just angry. Like, why did I survive this? What was the reason why? Because I don't know why I survived. And after that moment, I just, keep telling myself like, what's the real reason why I survived this accident? And I said, you know what? I started going to my dad's gym more. Like, let me just take boxing serious. Let me see if I can relax this anger with me. And
You had an epiphany to go back to the gym.
Yes, just take boxing serious.
Take it serious. I'm sure your father was happy.
He didn't believe I can do boxing.
He didn't do it.
He didn't
think
believe that
Really?
I can do boxing.
He didn't think you were going to focus.
Yeah, because he just feel like it's a very hard sport, and I didn't grow up with boxing, and I never know anything about boxing.
But you felt that this was the time.
Yeah, I just tell myself like, you know what? My stepmom was one that believed in me mostly. Like, hey, you think he can do it?
You can do it. So not only did you think you could do it, you are a professional boxer.
Yeah.
And not just a professional boxer, you are a champion boxer. We have the moment you won last year. Take a look.
And you being welterweight champion of the world, the Lionheart, Emeka Nwokolo.
And this is your hardware to prove it, your fifth belt. Thank you so much for joining us. This is inspiration. Emeka, thank you for sharing your story with us.